Everyone. I'd like to present a brief introduction to some free web tools and apps for creating educational screencasts. Email, text messages, Word docs, and PowerPoints are all great ways to convey your message, but use of video has a way of conveying information that is increasingly popular and effective. As Derry Sharon and Sharon in 2014 point out, teachers use video in professional development settings to learn and share information in socially situated instructional settings. Video is acknowledged as a valuable resource for learning. Considering the value of video as a quick but powerful media for sharing information, we will use video as the media tool for sharing tool evaluations. The software tools, apps, and web-based resources for creating, editing, and publishing videos are a moving target that instructional designers need to stay regularly in touch with and review. The good news is that free tools and apps for educators are frequently being created and updated to support educator use. I'm going to provide a brief but selective overview of tools and apps for creating short videos quickly using screen capture techniques. I recommend starting out at websites like Educational Technology and Mobile Learning, so that you're accessing material that at least has been tried out and recommended by educators. This method can save you time. You also have a chance to quickly compare options by reading the short synopsis of each tool or app, doing a quick review of the resource website, and comparing capabilities and requirements. So let's go to that website right now. Here's the website. And what it's got here is it's done some of the work for you. So it's collected some web tools and apps with some preliminary screening. This is going to save you time. But I want to give you a caution here. Please do not consider the list I provide as a limitation. You may have other resources that you use or that are recommended by your peers. I present this list as recommendations to get you started. At the end of this video, I'm going to show you the tool that I use. So let's take a look at what's available on this website. And one thing I wanted you to note, I'm doing a screen capture, and I can move across different tools, which is the nice thing about doing screen capture. You can include a PowerPoint, but you're not stuck with it. You can have some websites loaded and use those as part of your screen capture. So in this site, they have it divided up. The first thing we look at is web tools. And at the end, like I said, I will go back for Mac users and show you what I use. Screencast-O-Matic. This is a free, easy-to-use tool. I have used this tool many times, and I've seen students use this tool very effectively. Camtasia. This is a tool which has been around for quite a few years, and it just keeps getting better. It's easier to use, there are more features available, and that's the good news for us right now. Camstudio. I have not used this tool, but I have colleagues who highly recommend it. Screencastify. If you're a Chrome user, which I am not, you should check out this tool. Another one that is very popular is Google Plus Hangout. Many students and faculty love this tool. I have used it several times. This tool integrates very nicely with your Google Drive apps. So it's certainly one that I think everyone should be aware of. Now below here are some apps for creating screencasts. Snagit, again, if you're a Chrome user, this is a good app. If you use an iPad, here are some apps for you. Now the first one listed, Explain Everything, that is also compatible with Android. So I would say if you have an iPad, you should definitely go in the direction of looking at some of these iPad apps to do your screencast or your video. It's an excellent tool, very easy to use, and these will be easy for you to download and try out. Android apps, here's some tools that are available for screencasting for you. Now let's take a minute and look at things available to the Mac. If you're a Mac user and you don't have an iPad, which is the situation I'm in, I highly recommend that you download Quicktime Player. This is by far the easiest way to go for screen capture. It is not the only way to go, but that's what I'm using right now. It's an easy-to-use tool. It's free. It's been very reliable, so I highly recommend that for Mac users. Mac users also have other options such as iMovie, which is built into the Mac and also can be downloaded onto your phone. You can also create these videos on the phone. FaceTime is another option where you can do a video recording. So this gives you an overview. The tools that I've shown you here, at least they've been initially vetted by a teacher professional organization. You have to pick one that you're comfortable with. So you may need to try out a couple and see which one works best on your machine and you feel comfortable with. They each have their own strengths and weaknesses. I hope this is helpful, and I hope you have fun with this project. The tool evaluations are usually a lot of fun to look at and a great way to quickly create a technology review. Thanks very much.